Good afternoon, everyone. This is not my first YouTube video. However, the other channel, I did that maybe back in 2012, and I don't even know if I could find the channel anymore. So today I want to talk to you guys. First of all, my name is Tara, and I am a mother. I am a daughter, I am a sister, and I am a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner, and I just relocated to Arizona 6 months ago. And so there's been a lot of things going on in my life, and based off of everything I told you, you can probably understand and see how busy I really am. So you see, I'm taking my Sisterlocks, their type of dreadlocks, down while I talk to you. Reason why I decided to do it this way is because I have a lot to say about a lot of different things. My whole life, since I was around 8 years old, people have always come to talk to me just for reassurance, for advice. 8 years old, yeah, I know. To pray with them, just to encourage them. So what I said all that to say is, from a young child, I have always had something to say, and God has always placed something in my heart for people. I'm in the perfect job right now because I get to talk to people and counsel people and prescribe medications for people who have dealt with some of the roughest things in life throughout their childhoods and their teenage years. I actually work in a supermax prison, but even before that, I have had I don't know if you say opportunity, but I've been blessed to be able to help people who have gone through some of the worst things in their life get through those moments of difficult times. So I am not a stranger to difficult times. I am not a stranger to hearing some of the worst things. I've been a nurse. I graduated nursing school in 2005. And for some reason, I know I'm not the only nurse, but people tell nurses everything. Like, they just look at you and they're like, I can tell you my whole life story. I know part of it was me, my personality. I'm an empath. So I think for some reason people, they know that I'm so non-judgmental. I've had patients, I've had coworkers tell me any and everything. I have heard it all, trust me. I had one coworker, she met me for the first time, and of course, I love to talk to people, and I guess, she saw that target I have in my head that says, you can tell this girl anything. And she started to tell me about her baby's father. Then she started telling me about all the STDs she had, and we had just known each other maybe 30 minutes, but she told me even more than that. But it was something about me and something about our interaction where she just felt so comfortable. And I didn't judge her that day, and I'm not judging her this day. So I said all that to say, I know that I'm doing what I'm called to do by being able to be in the psychiatric and mental health, behavioral health field, whatever you would like to call it. I get paid to talk. I get paid to be there, to be present with people every single day on all different sides of the track. I'm very blessed to be able to be in the position I am. I absolutely love what I do. And like I said, I'm just so grateful. The road to get here was not easy. I plan to share those things on this YouTube channel. So why am I creating a YouTube channel? Well, I just told you I got a whole bunch to say, a whole bunch. I'm not creating this YouTube channel to get likes. I'm not creating this YouTube channel to get viewers, to get famous, or anything like that. Anybody who knows me from my hometown, I will go live. I have gone live through some of the worst points of my life, some challenges, some near-death experiences, some hospitalizations I've had. Basically, on my Facebook page, I tend to tell more things than people think I should tell. And all these things that I'm telling, they're about me. However, I've lost key relationships over what I share on my Facebook. The reason I share on my Facebook is because I know I know there's somebody else going through what I'm going through, and my hope and my prayer is that I could just be helpful to one person. And I've gotten inboxes that have thanked me over the years for sharing my story, sharing my imperfection, sharing my journey, sharing my how-to. So I didn't do it on Facebook for likes, because like I said, I sometimes disclose things that most people would hold private. But one thing that most people know about me, if you truly know me, I keep it real. I don't have anything to hide. I am very transparent. I'm very imperfect. I have been blessed with a wonderful life. I've also been blessed, or not blessed, I don't know how you look at it. It's a blessing in disguise to experience some of the worst things a person could experience. Starting around age 8 was the peak of the issues, and it kind of went throughout the rest of my childhood and my teenage years. I will share with you guys some of those challenges, maybe all of those challenges. I'm gonna pray about that and let God lead me on what I should do and how much I should tell. I honestly don't have any reservation of sharing my personal story. My reservation comes, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys, because of the people in my life who were a part of that story. I don't ever want to make someone feel uncomfortable, uncover old wounds or embarrass anyone. However, I've done it, not embarrass them, but I've spoken my story before. One Sunday morning at church, and the person, my mom, she was there, and she understood. But so I'm gonna think about that. I'm pretty sure I will share some things, and the issues and things that happened to me, they weren't just all related to that situation. But the whole point of what I want to do with this channel is to just be transparent, because so many people look at other people's lives and think, oh, they got it together, oh, I wish I had what they had, or they don't have any problems, how did they achieve that, or like everything is so perfect in their lives. And I'm telling you guys, it's not. I got so many things that are imperfect about me, my childhood, things that I did. I have had a couple of marriages. Well, I've had 3 marriages. 2 were to the same person, so I can tell you guys what not to do. I'm going to talk about those things. I'm going to be completely transparent with you guys. So the reason why I'm doing it on YouTube and not doing it on my personal Facebook is because I want to be able to share with people who don't know me. On my personal Facebook, I'm not able to accept every single friend request, because I told you I'm a psychiatric nurse practitioner, and there should be no stigma with needing mental health services. That's one thing I wanted to talk about on this channel. However, I do have some people, not all, but I do have some people who might try to come after me, who might try to figure things out about me and maybe endanger myself and my family. So for those reasons, I'm not able to accept everybody on my personal Facebook page. I'm not able to completely disclose exactly where I live because of the type of people that I currently work with. I work with murderers. I work with the bad boys of the bad boys. I work the strictest yard at my complex, and one of the strictest yards or units in the whole state. So I work with the people who murder people in prison. I work with the people who were once walking on a prison yard and then they murdered somebody, and then they come to me for further security issues, and to complete their time there because they need higher level of security. And it sounds crazy, but I am able to connect with these people in the sense to be able to help them with their mental health, in the sense that I don't judge them. They've already been judged. They've already had their, court appearance and their jury. So my job there is not to judge them. I'm not in any way condoning any of the behavior, but my job there is to treat whatever mental health issues, psychiatric concerns they have. So if they're dealing with anxiety, depression, schizophrenia, borderline personality disorders, other types of personality disorders. A lot of my true murderers who have murdered more than one person, they have antisocial personality disorder. And that is a disorder that really cannot be treated with medications. So there are some forms of therapy and counseling that might be effective, but usually with that diagnosis, if it's a true antisocial personality disordered patient, there really is no treatment. So those are the type of people who will murder people, and those are the type of people who will end up locked up their whole life if they don't get killed on the street from their behaviors. So, but some of my people, were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Some of my people just were people who have made poor decisions. Most of my people, once I dig down and they open up and tell me their story, most of them have had some of the worst things that I wouldn't wish on anybody happen to them. I can't disclose everything that has been disclosed to me, but I've had, just for example, someone whose parents would put a bag over their head and allow them to lose consciousness and stop breathing, and then would take the bag off of their head. And once they gained back their breath again, would put the bag over their head, would do the same thing, holding them underwater, different things like that. Unfortunately, that story and those types of caliber level of evil or heinous acts, I hear it on a regular basis, on a daily basis, not as an excuse that my patients are giving me in the Supermax prison, but being able to open up to me and share those things with me and get to the bottom of what's really going on so that I can truly understand them, so that I can help hopefully try to rehabilitate the ones who are able to be rehabilitated. So I have seen all, I can't say I've seen and heard it all, because that means 100%. But I think I'm probably about at 95%. There's nothing that anybody can tell me that would really surprise me at this point. And even in that, even as a young child, I was told things that most people wouldn't share with a child. And throughout my life, I'm able to not be judgmental, see the person behind the pain, see the person behind whatever it is they're struggling with, and be able to help them. I had people in my life who did horrible things to me. I had friends who betrayed me, who humiliated me. I was always that one who would forgive them. I would just keep forgiving, just keep forgiving. And sometimes I would ask myself, why do I keep forgiving these people? But God forgives us unconditionally. And even though other people say you shouldn't forgive them, you need to leave that person alone, that was not my spirit. It's not my heart. It was not the person who I am. So I definitely believe in being true to myself. And I spoke about the forgiveness piece because as a young child and a teenager, me being able to forgive people for some of the worst things explains why I'm able to do the work that I'm doing. So I also will be working in private practice, seeing patients that aren't incarcerated at the current time and hopefully won't get incarcerated in the future. But if they do, that's life. There's nothing I can do about that. But I will be seeing private practice clients, and that will be something I will talk about at a later date. However, I just wanted to introduce myself today. The reason I'm doing this video while I'm taking my hair is because I keep procrastinating. I have a husband, I have an 18-year-old daughter here, I have an 11-year-old son here, and I also have a 16-month-old baby here. We are going out tonight and we are going to go try a new restaurant here in our city. Well, I'm excited about that, but I have been having something to say for a long time, and I keep waiting for the perfect moments, and I'm not getting those perfect moments. I am a recovering perfectionist, so I think like I gotta have everything perfect before I go. But today, I'm making this video for myself. I'm making this video for you guys to introduce you to myself and this channel, and what are some of the things I may be talking about, but mainly for myself to stop procrastinating. And even right now, I am not going to get into all of the things surrounding procrastination or all of the things surrounding being a recovering perfectionist, is what I call myself, but the challenges of perfectionism. I will make more videos regarding that, but today, this video is me saying, just do it. Stop waiting for everything to be perfect and just do it. Get something out there. It's been nagging me for months and months. It's been in my spirit to start this, I mean, maybe call it a platform, but start sharing, because my only goal and my only purpose is that one person, if I can encourage one person to do something different for themselves, to feel better about their day, then I will be happy. And you know, I'm imperfect, so I apologize. I know on this video that sometimes I'm looking at you and sometimes I was looking at my hair, and but that's an excuse. If I try to get it all figured out and get it perfect, then I would never make this video. So one little other thing I wanted to share. So I had a pimple. I never really, when I grew up, I didn't have pimples, so I don't really know what to do with them. My husband, he's a pimple expert. He had lots of them. So he was telling me, babe, don't stop picking them, leaving them alone. But I can't. So that explains that. My makeup is not beat to the gods. It's not perfect. I don't care. I don't have time for that. I told you I'm a busy mom. But only way I was able to record this video was to be able to do it while I'm getting ready to go. So this here, a lot of people, because I have worn it like this for so long, they think it is a mole. It's not a mole. When I turned 30 years old, I call it a midlife crisis. I never had any piercings other than my ear, so I did something that nobody would expect me to do, and that was I got my lip pierced. So working as a nurse, not long after that, I started working as a hospice nurse, and I didn't want people to prejudge me, and I didn't want to scare the old people because they look at me. I had locks, which I've recently cut. We'll talk about that too. So I started using the clear retainers that you would use for your lip piercing. And what I did, look, I took some regular old black fingernail polish that I got from the beauty supply store, Walmart, wherever. It's black fingernail polish. And the reason I'm doing it on this video, all I did was painted it. Doot, doot, doot. And I would paint it right now, but if I paint it, I'm gonna have to hold my lip like this to let it dry. And I want to end this video. I'll end the video with showing you what I do, but I don't want to waste time in this video sitting there like this, wait for it to dry. The other thing is, when I turned 31, I pierced my septum, and I didn't have a big, huge septum piercing, ring. Even though I don't judge anybody who does, but I was trying to look a little more professional where I could wear it. So I would get the small ring that just hugged my septum there. But right now, the same thing I have here, which is the lip piercing, I have it in my septum, holding my septum piercing open. I would show you that, but I'm imperfect, and I got nose hairs. I haven't looked in my nose before this video to see if I might have any boogies. So I'm not gonna show you the one in my nose because of that, because that'd be kind of gross. But I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. So that's why I'm not gonna look in there. But this same little, people who have piercings, they know what I'm talking about. Can you see that? It's just a little plastic retainer, and I painted it black so I could go to work and not have my piercing closed. I have that same thing going across my septum, so I'm able to keep my septum piercing open and wear it when I want to. Honestly, I got that done when I was 31. I have no problem, no shame telling you guys I am 37 years old, but I haven't really worn the piercing or a regular ring in it for maybe like 6 years. I just, my busy life, didn't have time. So I thank you guys for watching, and if you like and want to hear more content from me, or just want to support me, please like this channel video. Please comment. I would love to hear from you, and please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that when I record more videos, you will not miss out. Thank you guys. Remember, I'm imperfect. None of us are perfect, so please forgive me for anything imperfect about this video, but I'm just keeping it real and hoping I can meet you guys through this platform, and that I can provide content to help you guys grow, and that you guys can watch me grow as well. Thank you guys. Have a great day.